US military assets have been navigating toward Iran in recent weeks. The buildup of military assets in the Middle East is occurring at the same time as tension in the region builds. Michael Clark takes a look now at what recent moves in the region means for US and Iran relations.
On the 13th of January, President Trump said to the opposition in Iran, hold on, help is coming. We all wondered what he meant. And on the 22nd of January, he said there's a massive armada off the coast of Iran. Well, it wasn't so much an armada, but it was the carrier strike group based on the Abraham Lincoln. And that's a pretty powerful carrier strike group, and that's been there since more or less the end of January. But now there really is something to talk about, which is that the Gerald Ford, another carrier strike group, is just sitting off Gibraltar. It's there at the moment. It will probably go through the Strait of Gibraltar tonight. And if it chooses, it could be off the coast in the eastern Mediterranean within about 4 days. So by the weekend, it's possible that the United States will have 3 really important elements in place for some sort of military action. The first element, of course, is the naval buildup. So there might be 2 carrier battle groups, one in the Arabian Sea, one in the eastern Mediterranean. There will be at least 11 air defence destroyers. There are 3 littoral combat ships. There are at least 2, maybe even 3 attack submarines loaded with Tomahawk missiles. So that's one element. A second element is that we've seen lots of C-17s and C-5s, the big heavy lifters, the Globemasters and the Galaxies, all over the region in the last 10 days, bringing air defence assets to American bases all over the region. So quite likely what the Americans have been doing is strengthening the air defence at all of their facilities in case of Iranian retaliation once an attack begins. And the third element is that data and forensics have been looking at the movement of American aircraft in recent days. And the thing that's most interesting about this, they've got lots of fighters in place. But if we look at some of the maps that we have been able to create, then we can see that they've got lots of air-to-air tankers. And so here, on the 16th of February, we tracked 6 KC-135 air-to-air tankers from Mildenhall in the United Kingdom to a base in Greece. They've got those in place. And then today, overnight, on the 18th, another 10 tankers came from the continental United States, stopped in the UK, presumably to refuel, and they've gone all the way to Greece and to Bulgaria, at American bases there. So those tankers are really important because the tankers create this sense that the Americans have got plenty of bases in the Middle East, but if for political reasons they can't use them, they don't need them. Because they've got bases in Greece and Bulgaria, they could use Cyprus, Aquitanian Cyprus, and the tankers will give them the range that those fighters and bombers might need to attack Iran, if necessary. The final part of the jigsaw are the Sentry E-3 aircraft. Very easy to recognise. These are the AWACS, the Airborne Warning and Control Aircraft. 6 of them are now in the region. You can start a war with one of these because they actually see the whole battlefield. And so with E-3 Sentry aircraft, we know that the Americans, by the weekend, could operate a very, very large campaign if they choose to. From the weekend, we'll find out next week.